progress ahead.
Hello dosto, I hope you all are doing amazing. Superb. This is awesome. Crazy. Hello dosto, I hope you all are doing well. I welcome you all to this brand new AI powered DevOps Zero to Hero. Okay, I can see so many people are live. Our chat is not stopping. This is crazy. This is amazing. Wait, I really want to stop my screen and I really want to see you all. Okay, superb. Hello dosto, welcome to Train with Shubham and you are watching AI powered DevOps Zero to Hero. And in this course, I will be taking you from zero to absolute hero in DevOps engineering. In the next 3 months, we will be learning the basics to advanced of DevOps engineering. In today's session, we will be going into the depths of what is this course about, how to take this course, how to make the best of this course, how to join the community, how to join this revolution of people coming together and becoming learners, how you can take any given domain, be it testing, QA, automation, Python, desktop support, QA, any given field, and you can move into DevOps. So this is not just a course, this is a 3-month learning journey. If you are ready, drop a boom in the chat. Let's go. Okay, superb. This is crazy. This is awesome. Superb. So yes, we are here, we are live and we are watching DevOps Zero to Hero AI powered. Now, I will be your instructor for this course. My name is Shubham and let me set the ground rules before we start. Some ground rules before we start. I'm a human, you're also human. So let's have a dedicated communication hours. I know it's a global course and it might be noon at your time, it might be morning in some other time, it might be evening in India, it can be anything. It's a global course. We are a global community. But the communication hours for you to call me, contact me directly on my phone is 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. IST, which is Indian Standard Time. I hope the first ground rule is clear. If it is, just drop clear in the chat. If the first ground rule is clear. Because I don't want that you call me in the midnight saying, "Hey Shubham, my pipeline just broke." And I'm like, whoa. Is this a dream? Is this a nightmare? Is this reality? What is happening? So I don't want that. So I'm just setting the expectations clear. Second point is the refund policy. As soon as you enroll into this course, the platform fees, my team fees, the government taxes, everything gets deducted automatically. And once that is deducted, I get a small fee. And in case you ask for a refund for a complete 3-month course, which recordings you can get for 4 years with new bonuses, new additions, and then if you ask refund, it breaks my heart. So that's why I've straight away put a rule of no refund policy. I hope that is clear. If it is clear, do drop a clear in the chat. Because of the way economics work here in India and also for this particular course. Now, as it's a global course, We are here to respect each and every citizen of their country. Can you let me know in the chat from which country are you joining from? Which city are you joining from? So I can see India, Pune, Australia, Dubai. This is unbelievable. I just read Australia, I just read Dubai, Canada, India, Bangalore, okay, Austria, Vienna, Mysore, Chandigarh, Nagpur, West Bengal, Dehradun, Ghaziabad, Mumbai. So we are a global community. So you have to understand that you are representing your city, your country. You should be very respectable to each other. Any complaint which says that this person or this learner was found making some comments, not treating properly, I have this policy of immediate removal from TWS, and you one line above it says no refund. So you go without anything. Okay. So don't do anything which disturbs the decorum. Okay. Now, this is a live class. Now you must be hearing a lot that, hey, how can I study with you? So I am teaching you, you are listening to me, I am practicing how it should be. There will be some sections in the curriculum where I will say no keyboard. What does that mean? It means eyes on the screen. Now I'll show you something. You are watching this screen right now, correct? You're watching this screen. There is a button which says cross to chat. If you click that button, that will remove the chat from your window. That will just remove the chat from your window. Now it's just you and me talking. It's just us in this course. Many people think that how many students are enrolled here? Okay, how will I ask my doubt? So many things they might ask. If you close the chat, if you straight away focus, it's just you and me, one-on-one. So if I say no keyboard, it's 100% focus you have to give on your screen and to my camera. How many of you got it? How many of you got it? Just drop a got it in the chat so that I get to know that you are able to understand things. Great, great, superb. This is amazing. Awesome. Now, last but not the least, patience. See, today's session is all about welcoming you all, introducing you all to this course, introducing you all to the world of DevOps engineering, cloud engineering, the opportunities this domain has. So you have to get a lot of patience inside you. A lot of patience. Yesterday in WhatsApp group, there were a few learners who were saying, will we have Jenkins, GitLab CI/CD and GitHub Actions, all three, or anyone? I can't see the recordings. I can't see the live class schedules. So they get a lot impatient. So I would suggest one tool which you have to practice daily, and that tool is called patience. It's necessary. How many of you agree that it's a saying, you won't get anything before time or anything more than your fortune? So if you have time, let's say you are in your 30s, you can still make your career. You are in your 40s, you can still switch to that job you like. If you are in your 20s, you have a life ahead of you. You have tremendous opportunities ahead of you. So running after me saying that, hey, Why is this not uploaded? Why is this not happening? Hey, take it easy. It's a 3-month duration course. We will start small. We will pick up speed. And I guarantee that whatever is there in your curriculum will be taught to you. And if you are joining this course as a complete beginner, as a complete zero, within a month, you will see the difference. Within 2 months, you will start building real world applications. And after 3 months, you will be a ready DevOps engineer. The reason why I say this so confidently, because I have been doing these DevOps zero to hero since 2022. 2022 September was the first time I conducted one of these kind of classes. Rushikesh, who came to me from BCom background. BCom is Bachelor of Commerce. From Bachelor of Commerce, he got an internship as a DevOps engineer. From that internship as a DevOps engineer, he is now currently, at this time in 2026, he's currently working as a senior DevOps engineer in Volkswagen. From a Bachelor of Commerce to a senior DevOps engineer in Volkswagen. Patience is the most necessary thing. How many of you are clear with the 5 rules that we have? How many of you are clear with the 5 rules that we have? Great, great. Now let's get started. Superb. So excited to get you all into the depths of DevOps engineering. Before we start, let me quickly take a few moments for you to answer not the text questions, but the visual questions. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out of 8, how many DevOps tools can you identify? Write your score in the chat. Okay, Akash says all. Sandeep says 6. Ashish 3. Vignesh all. 7, 2. Okay, 6. 6. All. Jatin says Ansible, Docker, Kubernetes, AWS, Terraform. Okay. All. This is crazy. All. Amazing. Okay. Now, you might be familiar with a few names because you can see AWS, it's written AWS. Docker, it's written Docker. Ansible, it's written Ansible. But a few people are wondering that, hey, what is this telescope all about? Why is this ship steering wheel and what are these? So you must be having a lot of questions in your mind. You must be curious. I would say, as a learner, always keep that curiosity alive. Always keep that curiosity alive. And I will give you a simple hack in this world. Do you want to know how I learned something? I have more than 9 years of IT experience, more than 6 years of teaching experience, master's degree in artificial intelligence, Google developer expert, ex-Amazon, currently working remotely for US. So how do I learn something? The answer is right in front of you. The answer is right in front of you. It's 3 questions. Before learning any topic, before doing anything in this world, I ask myself 3 simple questions. And this simple trick has helped me crack jobs into Amazon, become a Google developer expert. Only 1244 Google developer experts exist on earth. So these three questions have helped me a lot. Let me quickly give you these things. So all of our Blackboard files will be kept in this tool called Eraser. This is our folder AI powered, and this is our file DevOps 0 to hero. Okay. So again, all this information has been given to you. DevOps 0 to hero. It's a 3-month program. Saturday, Sunday, we will be having classes 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. in India time, IST, which corresponds to 9:30 to 12:30 morning time in USA. You'll get latest and up-to-date curriculum, 20 or maybe more live classes, easy English, weekly doubt clearing session. You'll get 4 years of recording access, and as a bonus, you'll be getting Python for DevOps, Agentic AI for DevOps, and a lot of interview preparation, job assistance. Okay. Let me quickly create a new file for you where we will be welcome and introduction. Now, in the welcome and introduction, I want to tell you a few things. 3 questions that has helped me crack the toughest interviews and one of the best remote jobs, plus helped me a lot as a human. These are the 3 questions that has helped me a lot. The first question is what? The second question is why? The third question is how? What is it? What is this thing that I am learning? Why are we learning this? How do I master it or learn it? How many of you have asked these kind of questions while doing anything before? Anyone? Anyone who has worked or came across any problem in life and they have asked these kind of questions? Okay, a lot of people, which is great. Amazing. Same question, let's ask for DevOps engineering. Now, what is DevOps engineering? Why are we learning it? How do I master it? And how do I learn it? Or how do I become one? How do I become one? How do I master DevOps? How do I become a DevOps engineer? How do I learn it? So these are the questions that help me in any situation. So take this as a first lesson. Let's start. Okay. What is DevOps engineering? Let's start from what? I will give you my definition and then I will ask you all to just Google, ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, whatever is your way of researching. I will give you my definition and then I will be asking yours. Imagine there is an IT office. There's an IT office. Which department of this IT office is responsible to build and develop applications? Let me know in the chat whatever your thoughts are. Which department of this IT office helps me to build applications. So yes, developer, software developer, backend, software, front end, and so on. Okay. So developer, correct. Now developer develops apps. Now, once this developer builds or develops app, does that app live in the developer's laptop only? Will the app always reside in the developer's laptop only? No. It has to reach users. We also call them customers. It has to reach users, it has to reach customers. Which means once the developer does their job, there has to be some operations to take this code and to take it to millions and thousands and lakhs and crores of users and customers worldwide. If you break these two terms, DevOps, it's basically development operations. So DevOps is not a role, because developer is basically building something and operations is basically making it live to customers. Then what is DevOps? DevOps is a culture. It's a methodology. It's a mindset. It's a process in which development teams and operations teams work in collaboration. They work in collaboration. So development team and operations team, when they work in collaboration, that process, that methodology, that culture is called DevOps. So DevOps is a culture of collaboration between development and operations teams. And this culture fosters automation. This culture increases scale. This culture reduces time to market. So automation is improved, scale is increased, time to market is reduced, and if you do these things, you are basically practicing what? You're basically practicing DevOps. Now, an engineer who knows how to increase automation, an engineer who knows how to increase scale, an engineer who knows how to reduce the time to market, the time to take a code from developer to their customers in less time. That engineer is known as, let me know in the chat. That engineer is basically DevOps engineer. That person is known as a DevOps engineer. I tried to make a crown. The reason why DevOps jobs are so highly regarded, so highly paid, it's growing field, it's one of the most in-demand fields, is because these three things are the need of the hour. How many of you think we need things very fast? There is something known as DoorDash. There is Blinkit. There is Zomato. We need stuff to delivered fast. How many of you have watched IPL before? Or Spain or Argentina match before? Or any other football match before? That particular kind of streaming needs scale. Everyone is talking about scale. How many of you want the updates to their applications faster? Faster updates. Plus, most important, in the time of AI, how many of you want this thing known as security? In the time of AI, how many of you want security? Security of their applications. You want your applications to be secure, to be powerful, scalable, automation. All these are very important, and DevOps engineer has to know all this. And that is why DevOps engineers are regarded so heavily in the IT industry. Now, this was my definition of DevOps. I want you all to write your definition of DevOps. Let's see. Give your definition of DevOps. You can do a Google search, you can do a ChatGPT prompt, you can do Claude, you can do anything. Let's see what is your thoughts. What are your thoughts? Okay, let's see. It's a culture of practice. Okay. So let's see. Let's get more from you. Automate everything and providing high security to your application. Great. Deployment of app and operating the app. Okay, great. Nilisha has read something, but the text is not clear. DevOps is a way of working where development and operation teams are working together. Okay. DevOps is a combination of development and operations. DevOps is a culture, practice, and set of tools. Okay. Nice. Now, whatever you have written, I want you all to take a pen and paper. Go to a new page. Start a new chapter of your life. And just call it 90 days of DevOps. Just start a new chapter of your life. I just need 90 days from you. That's it. Think of this, that you and me are live for the next 90 days. I want you all to make a 90 days of DevOps chapter where the first page is what is DevOps. Okay, what is DevOps? How many of you have written in their notebook? Once you have written, let me know in the chat. It's completely fine if you are old school like me. I like writing things in my notebook. It's completely fine if you are written. And it's completely fine if you are note taking application and all those things. That's also completely fine. Okay, written. Just call this first page 90 days of DevOps. 90 days of DevOps. Okay, great. Amazing work. Now that you know what is DevOps, next thing which I will be giving you is why are we learning DevOps? Okay. So let's write. Why are we learning DevOps? DevOps is a high demand skill. Why? Because AI applications are also needing DevOps. AI agents are also needing DevOps. EdTech applications also need DevOps. FinTech applications also need DevOps. Any application which is being developed right now needs to be deployed, needs security, needs automation, needs scaling. Hence, it needs DevOps. Can we say that why are we learning this? Because DevOps is a high demand skill and there is a need for skilled DevOps engineers. How many of you agree? DevOps is a high demand skill and there is a need for skilled DevOps engineer in the market. Agree? Okay. Now, this is bookish. How many of you agree that this is bookish? This is bookish that DevOps is a high demand skill, and so is AI, and so is machine learning, and so is agentic AI, and so is finance, and so is gardening. Everything is high demand. Let's change this line to you and now become honest. Now let's become honest. Why are you learning DevOps? First reason, you want a salary hike. You want to switch. You want more money. You want to get out of your frustrating job. You want to get rid of that manager. You want that remote job so bad. This is not bookish. This is real. This is real. And I'll tell you something. The more real you are in life, the more ahead you will go in life. The more bookish you stay in life, the more close to books you will stay forever. Be real, be practical. This course, if you think you will be learning bookish stuff, you're so wrong. You will be learning 99% hands on. 99% hands on. 1% of theory will be sent to your course. All the PDFs will be uploaded. You can read it. You can read the books whenever you want. I am here to do this, 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 to do this. Also help you understand this. Now, how many of you are interested in this course? I'm not talking some random slides. No, not at all. I am here for the next 3 months to take you from really zero to hero. This course is not just what is DevOps. It's more of why you took this course. I'm not just an instructor who will be teaching you, oh, today we will be learning Linux, today we will be learning Kubernetes. No, I will be teaching you when to learn Kubernetes, when not to learn Kubernetes. When to use this particular way of applying for a job, when not to use this particular way of applying to a job. How to effectively use AI to learn something faster. how to not use AI, when not to use AI, when not to do certain things. Never put fake experience. I'm here to guide you for all those things. Okay? Now, I want you all to take 1 minute, not more. Or maybe if you want to take 5 minutes. Take your paper, take your notepad, take your pen, and write down why you have joined this course. And I'm 100% sure you're not here to learn. I want to research Kubernetes. Kubernetes, I'm such a big fan of Kubernetes that I want to go inside Kubernetes and... No! You want that job. You want that salary hike. You just want to learn Kubernetes because that's what they're written in the job description. Now, I want you all to write that why and write that on the paper right now. How many of you can do that for me? Can you do that for me? Great. Okay. I want everyone to write, no cheating, because this is the most important part of your session. Because if you don't know your why, you won't be able to, achieve that. If you know your why, things become very easy. Take some time, write your why. Take some time and write your why. Once you have done, let me know. Once you are done, let me know. Okay, okay. Nice, okay. I can see a lot of people have done. Great. Switch. Done. Okay, done, done, done. Okay. Many of you have been very honest. Okay, which is great. Now, how can I become one? I'll give you one thing on the third question. How many of you are clear with 1 and 2? Just drop a yes in the chat if you are clear with 1 and 2. Okay, great. Great. Nice, nice. Now let's talk about third. How can I become one? How can I become a DevOps engineer? Now, I want to write a few things in front of you. See if you can relate. Because this is the first and the last time I'm writing this, okay? I have a career gap. I am working as a network admin. I am a fresher. I am a BCom graduate. I am working as a desktop support. I am into QA, automation. I am already into DevOps. How many of you have these kind of questions? I have a career gap. Can I become a DevOps engineer? I am working as a network admin Is this course right for me? Can I become a DevOps engineer? I am a fresher. Can I become a DevOps engineer? I have done BCom. I am from non-IT. I have done BCom. I am from non-IT. Can I become? I am working as a desktop support or tech support. Can I become a DevOps engineer? I am a fresher or a college student. Can I become a DevOps engineer? So I'm going to take it first and the last time. The answer to this is yes. The answer to this is yes. Yes, that's correct. If you go to trainwithshubham.ai, batch is live. Beethika Saini Thakur, she was working in Accenture. She was working in different domain. Currently, she is a senior DevOps engineer at MasterCard. Yes, you can do it. It boosted my confidence for interviews. Learnings played a big role helping land my dream job at dream company. The takeaway is learnings played a big role in helping me land my dream job. If you start learning something, you can achieve whatever you wish. Let's talk about Sneha. When I joined, I had almost no knowledge of cloud. I did not understand what cloud meant. Hackathons, real world projects gave me strong hands-on experience. She restarted her career after a break, after a gap. Now she's at AWS. Priyanka, who is at Red Hat, a strong blend of theory and hands-on practice boosted my confidence with cloud and automation. I have hundreds and thousands of such kind of stories. So the answer is yes. The answer is yes to any given question. I will never say that, oh, you are a dropout. No, you can't become a DevOps engineer. I will never say that. So stop asking me that question and stop asking yourself that question. Always ask how. Don't ask can. There is a big difference. How many of you understood this? Always ask how. Don't ask can I. There is a big difference. Don't let anyone tell you what you can or you cannot do. And if you have someone who can tell you how you can do it, just follow them. Just follow their advice. How many of you understood? The answer to each and every question of this kind is mindset. It's all about mindset. How many of you have seen people around you switch into their dream job, even if they lacked confidence or something? You knew that, okay, this will not happen, but they did it. How many of you know these examples of people who have been consistent in their life to achieve what they want? How many of you have seen people with strong mindset, positive mindset? So, if you come to me saying, can I become a DevOps engineer? I am from a BCom. I will ask you to watch this recording again. Come to me asking, how can I become a DevOps engineer? I am working as a network admin. I am working as a QA. I am already into DevOps. How I can become a senior DevOps? Getting it? How many of you got it? How many of you had this question and all of their questions have been answered? I had so many private questions right now asked to me. Someone said, sorry to disturb you. I am a network admin from last 12 years. Now I want to move. Is this course the right course for me? I was like, what, man? It's just first day. Give yourself 3 months. You have taken a decision. You have paid for this course. You have taken a decision. Stick to that decision for the next 3 months. How many of you are committing for the next 3 months? It's just 90 days. It's just 90 days. How can I become one? The answer is right in front of you. This is the answer. This is the answer. Take a screenshot, paste it on your wall, make a tattoo of it, write it in your notes. I don't know what, but this is the secret to success. This is it. Exactly, this is it. If you follow these 5 points and you keep in mind the 5 rules that I talked before, the ground rules, and you follow these 5 secret to success, I can promise that in the next 3 months, you will be a much more evolved engineer. You will start cracking those interviews. You have to be committed. You have to be skilled. You have to strive for excellence. And one of the ways to do that is hands-on. Hands-on. Many people say, I get a lot of scenario-based interview questions in my job interview. I'm not able to answer scenario-based interview questions. How many of you are in that category? Not able to answer scenario-based interview questions. They try to appear for an interview, but that interview asks you some kind of scenario-based interview question, and then you are in a very tough spot. Because you know the theory, but you have never done that kind of practical, so you don't know what that scenario should be. Hands-on is the answer. Hands-on is the answer, and Linux is the first step. Today we will not be learning anything new. We will be learning how to learn this course. That's it. We will be learning how to learn this course. I want you all to write this first point with your pen and paper. I have to hands-on practice daily for the next 90 days. For the next 90 days, do hands-on practice daily. Right. I will be doing hands-on practice daily for the next 90 days. It's just 90 days. Imagine your college. You did first year, second year, third year, fourth year. 4 years you did something. What I'm asking you is just 90 days, 3 months. How many of you think for the next 3 months they can do hands-on? How many of you think they can commit to the next 3 months hands-on? Great. Amazing. Start with Linux. I will teach you what is Linux. But first, you should be understanding which operating system do you use right now? Which operating system do you use right now? So Ubuntu, Windows, Mac, Windows, Mac, Windows. Okay, Windows. If you Google search which is the operating system used by majority of the applications on the internet, Linux is the operating system used by the majority applications and websites on the internet, powering cloud infrastructure, web servers, and mobile devices via Android. So, over 90% of the top web servers run on Linux. Now, just if you have done some kind of mathematics and probability in your computers or in your school, if 90% of the world's application are using Linux, and if you are using a Windows machine, what are the probability of you being excellent at the work which DevOps engineers does? Because DevOps engineers are the ones who make available these applications on the internet, right? We learned, we saw that DevOps is the practice of development operations which takes these code from developers to the customers, and customers are using it on the internet. 90% of the applications are on Linux. What is the probability of you using Windows and succeeding as a DevOps engineer? I'll wait for your answers. It's way lesser. It's way lesser. It's almost what? Less than 90%. You have less opportunities, you have less possibilities. Arnab asks, why is that? Arnab, I just explained. Now the question comes, hey, 2 minutes back, I agreed that I will be doing hands-on practice daily for the next 90 days and I will be starting with Linux, but I have a Windows laptop. How can I start with Linux? I don't have any other thing. In fact, on my Windows, I can play music, I can play video games, I can play applications, I can do so many things on my Windows which I could not do on Linux. Go back to your why. Does anywhere this say I want to be a fanboy or a fangirl of Windows? Does anywhere this says I want to be able to run any applications, I want to play games or something? If this why is bigger than your Windows, what you will do today is start with Linux by many ways. There is Windows subsystem for Linux, also known as WSL2. So your Windows installation also comes with inbuilt Linux. It is called Windows subsystem for Linux. How many of you are relieved? Now I don't have to uninstall Windows. Eventually you will have to. Because 90% of the world is on Linux. What you will do with your Windows laptop? There is one more way. You can install a virtual box. Or you can have an AWS or an Azure or a GCP free tier account. You can have an AWS, Azure, GCP free tier account. Yes. Yes, you can have an AWS, Azure, GCP free tier account and use a virtual machine on the cloud. Yes, you can use that. There is also a tool called Vagrant. There are so many ways to run Linux. How many of you agree? Today I'm just making you aware. I'm making you aware of how do I become a DevOps engineer. I'm just making you aware of how you can become a DevOps engineer. There must be some preconceived notions that Windows is the best. It's Windows 11, wow. No. Majority of the applications run on Linux. The secret to success says hands-on Linux. You have to learn Linux. What could be better than working on a Linux machine? How many of you agree? And if you have a Mac operating system, so Mac operating system is Unix based. Linux is also Unix based. So Mac OS and Linux both are Unix based. So it's completely fine. Okay. Now I will tell you something. How many of you are a part of a Discord community? How many of you all are a part of Train with Shubham Discord community? Jainit is, Sarvesh is, Snigdha is, join the community, great. So in your suggested, you'll see 90 days of DevOps and you'll see a lot of people sharing their thoughts, working for 90 days of DevOps. You'll see a lot of people. Here you will go for ask for help. If you want that, hey, I am using Windows, how do I switch to Linux? You can just write, how do I switch to Linux? I am a Windows user. And you can create a new post. And you will get a post like this. Okay. Now there are so many people to help you out. For example, you can use WSL2. You can use Docker Desktop. You can use an AWS free tier account. You could also install Git Bash to practice Linux. Getting it? There are so many people who will be eager to help you. All you need to do is ask for help. How many of you got it? Just drop a got it in the chat. Got it? Now, I don't want their people to go only when they have questions. If you have questions, you can go to ChatGPT. You can also ask me. You can also come for doubt clearing sessions. I want you all to go there because there are like-minded people. Not one, not two, but 152 people live right now, online right now. And they're helping each other. I want you all to also help each other. How many of you will be helping? Just drop help in the chat. Great. I want you all to help each other, and that is how you become a part of India's largest DevOps and cloud community. Not the world's largest right now, but we are on the track. Become the part of India's largest DevOps community by helping each other, grow. Now, if you want to discuss something, you can go here, discuss. If I'm finding anyone sending these kind of things, I'll just right click here and I'll ban them, and I'll delete their messages from 7 days. Just write like this. Done, gone. I don't want anyone to spread any kind of spam or anything. I'll quickly remove. That's it. That was how easy for me to ban someone. Lost. Okay? So be respectful of your and others' time. Now, if you go to career and job, you will get job opportunities. Every day I send daily job openings, daily job opportunities. If you keep on searching, you will keep on getting so many job opportunities that you and your fingers will be tired scrolling. How many of you feel this is crazy? This is unbelievable. You will be tired of applying. There are so many jobs posted daily. It won't stop. I am not going to stop. I will not stop until and unless I get you hired. Now, there are people sharing their experiences that can anyone give me a referral? Thank you, Shubham, for the referral. These are my invitations, this, everything. So people are also sharing. Share it. I also give scenario-based interview questions daily. Daily. You're a mid-level senior engineer. Get the answer. How many of you think this is very helpful? How many of you think becoming a part of this community is very helpful? This is very helpful. Okay, great. Now, let's move to the second point, which means second part of the first point. Open source tools. What is open source? What is open source? Open source means code. Source means code, source code. If the source code is open for contribution, it is not restricted to certain companies. It is open for contribution, collaboration. That source code is open source. You can use it for free. You can contribute it. You can improve it. You can suggest changes. You can share it. That's open source. And DevOps engineers are majorly asked for open source tools. Hey, how do I get to know DevOps engineers are getting asked open source tools? I'll show you something. Go to LinkedIn. Go to linkedin.com. Okay, go to linkedin.com. Go to jobs. You will see jobs that match your profile. Now do one small thing. Describe the job you want. I want a job that is for fresher to 2 years of experience in any domain, but the role should be DevOps engineer. Okay, so you have described the job. So you got Vergadim, Veradim, DevOps Engineer Infosys, Logic Monitor, Nike, Bangalore, and so many things. You got so many things, okay? Now, just copy this, okay? And there is something known as Claude. How many of you know what is Claude? Claude. It's called Claude. Claude.ai. Okay? Claude. You must have used it. Okay? You must have used it's AI basically. So I have Claude installed in my system. I have Claude installed in my system. Claude. I'll just open Claude. Okay? And this opens Claude code. Okay? This opens Claude code for me. I will say I am sharing you a link of DevOps jobs. Can you tell me the top tools that are required in the job descriptions? Scan at least 20 to 30 job from this link. Okay. So what I've given, I am sharing you a link of jobs, top jobs. Okay. What does it say? There is an issue with the selected model. It may not exist or may have access to run model. Okay. Pick a different model. Okay. I'll just pick a different model. Let's say, okay, done. I am sharing you a link of DevOps jobs. Can you tell me the top tools that are required? So that queried is basically required. Now see what AI will do. AI will go to the search result and start fetching the pages. Okay, it will start fetching the pages. It will do some web search. And this is basically agentic AI. Okay. Agentic AI also does real-time searches like you. Okay. Nice. Now it gave me a list of 10 tools. Top tools appearing in DevOps Freshers 2 to years job description. Docker containers, Kubernetes orchestration, Git, Linux, Jenkins, GitHub Actions, GitLab, AWS, Terraform, scripting, Ansible, Prometheus, and Grafana. How many of you think most of these are open source tools? Terraform is again open source. It comes under business source license. Docker, again code is available. Kubernetes code available. Ansible code available. So the secret to success is you become hands-on with Linux and open source tools. How many of you got it? How many of you understand this? Getting it? That's the secret. Not learning some enterprise heavy application. Many of you come to me saying, can you please teach us Datadog? I'm like, okay, I can. But will I? No. Because Datadog will help you apply for 1 or 2 or 3 jobs. But Prometheus can help you apply 70% of the jobs. Getting the difference? Many people keep their search, keep their focus very narrow. I want you all to explore DevOps. as a career. You can get so much more in DevOps. How many of you agree? If I just now do the same sampling for global jobs, is the tool list same or different? Increase sample size. Now look for global DevOps jobs. Global in US job markets, in Europe job markets, Stack Overflow developer survey, and so many things. Now see this. The answer is right in front of you. The answer is right in front of you. How many of you think that they are at the right place? GitHub Actions is taking a lead. Jenkins is fading. Datadog appears. Python, GitOps, DevSecOps, platform engineering, Terraform and Pulumi is also getting asked. GCP is getting more visible. So you have to be very practical. All those Udemy and everything, it's all outdated. It's all done and dusted. You have to learn the current trend right now. What is currently going on in the market? Getting it? How many of you are clear with the first point? How many of you are clear with the first point? Hands-on Linux and open source tools. Hands-on Linux and an open source tools. Okay. Now what all open source tools to learn? I will be telling those as well. Second point, projects, blogs and 90 days of DevOps. Hey, why projects? Because in your resume, you have to mention all those projects. In your resume, you need to mention very strong projects. Projects that can take you places, take you into companies. In my Amazon interview, they did not ask me which company I was coming from or what I did. They asked me what was the last project that you built and how you can build that differently if given a chance. What was the last project that you built? What were the limitations of that project? And how can you overcome those? It's all projects. They asked me about situation, task, action and result from my projects. STAR approach. STAR. So these were the things asked me in Amazon. In my Google interview, they asked me how does your last project compete with next what you did, what you will be doing. Got me into thinking. Projects is the answer. Getting it? Projects is the answer. How many of you agree? It's all about projects. It's all about how you build your projects. One good thing, every topic that we learn will have a project. How many of you know about this page? How many of you have got this DevOps 0 to Hero live, this particular, I'll share the sheet with you all. You all have it? I'll just share it with you all. This tells if the recordings are available or not, when the live class is in progress, which date the live class is starting, which project you will be doing. For example, whenever we will be learning Linux, we will be doing this. Whenever we will be doing DevSecOps, we will be doing this project. Ansible, this project. Serverless, this project. GitOps, this project. So we will be doing a lot of projects in this course. So treat this course as a hands-on course. Not opening? I can see many people are here, so I can see it's opening for them. So yes, you will be getting a project-based learning approach. Okay. Now blogs. Why are these blogs important? Who will be reading blogs? Many people think if everyone will create content, who will consume content? How many of you have this thing in mind? If everyone starts creating blogs, who will be reading these blogs? And I'll tell you the answer who will be reading. It's you. How many of you love watching their Instagram story again and again once they have uploaded it? Vandita agrees. See, I have my wife, I have my sister, I have my friends. I know these girls and even boys like me very well. If I've uploaded an Instagram story, I will again and again open it. Oh, wow, such a good story, yaar. I listen to that music which I've put on Instagram again and again, again and again. I do that. How many of you stalk their own LinkedIn profile or their own Instagram profile again and again? Randomly stalking. Yes, you do. You won't agree, but you do. You do. How many of you even read the captions you wrote some years back and then laugh? Hey, what a stupid I was. Who writes these kind of captions? Oh no. Those were the days. You do, right? Okay, Shikhil, not done yet. Okay. Okay, Shikhil, you will do now. Now, in your last 4 years, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, whenever, how many interviews have you prepared for? Hundreds? 10, 20 maybe? It can be a Viva, it can be a job interview, it can be a US visa interview, it can be any kind of interview. You must have interviewed, or you must have prepared for some kind of exam. Correct? Vikas more than 100, last year 20. You must have prepared for your college exams, right? So many things you must have done. You must have made notes. After making those notes, have you ever opened them again? No, hardly. Oh, this was such a hit. I wrote such beautiful notes. I have never opened them again in my life. How many of you agree? You've never opened it. I can tell you have never opened because I haven't. Now imagine why you did not open or why you did not take those notes very seriously. Because you had no accountability. You had no accountability. If those notes were beautifully written, if those notes were written in a good page, if those notes were actually grammatically correct, yes or no? You had no accountability on that. I wrote my notes on one line. I wrote 4 words. PKSD. PKSD? Post Kubernetes scheduler, something I had written. I will never read that again. But if I had written a blog post, if I had written a LinkedIn post, if I had written it on Twitter, if I had posted it on GitHub, will I make sure that I will not write something wrong on that platform? Now the game changed. Now the game entirely changes. Now every word you write is well researched. Every picture you upload is beautiful. Whenever you want, you have one place to read all the notes, all the blogs, plus it does not involve your storage. It involves Mediums or Dev.to or in LinkedIn or Instagram storage. How many of you think writing blogs can also invite other recruiters to see what you are doing? Maybe someone is looking for a Python developer. You wrote a Python blog, and that blog reached the right people. You might even get an interview. How many of you got it that secret to success is also writing publicly? Agree? Make notes, that's completely fine, but take a photo of that notes and post it on a blog. Post it on LinkedIn. Post it on YouTube. I just randomly started posting on YouTube. I now have more than 900 videos on YouTube. Maybe you are watching me today because you might have seen one of my YouTube videos. I got a job in Amazon because one of the recruiters from Amazon saw my AWS and one short video where I taught everyone AWS. And they're like, oh wow, this guy teaches AWS. We need people who can teach AWS. Let's hire him. I got hired without any DSA round. Obviously, I had to give 6 rounds of interviews, but no DSA. Power of blogs, power of public, power of social media. Getting it? How many of you will be starting with projects, blogs and everything for the next 90 days? Just 3 months I'm asking. Just 3 months. That's it. Just 3 months. After that you will thank me that hey, because of those 3 months, now whenever I'm giving interview, I just read through all my blogs and I'm done. I have done the preparation. Start with dev.to is a very good platform. Start with LinkedIn. LinkedIn articles, very good platform. Okay. Now 90 days of DevOps. What is this? What is 90 days of DevOps? I'll show you. If you go on Google and just search 90 days of DevOps. Just search this, 90 days of DevOps, just search it. How many of you got train with Shubham /90 days of DevOps? This repository is designed to help you build real DevOps skill by step in the next 90 days. Not by watching endless videos, but by doing daily tasks. How many of you got this link? If you have not got, that's completely fine. I will be sharing it in the chat and also in your private WhatsApp group. I am sharing it in your private WhatsApp group right now. This is the repository of 90 days of DevOps. Now, every year I give myself a challenge and also my learners. Okay? For the people who are not in WhatsApp group, please don't share the link in public. You don't want hundreds and thousands of people from everyone joining. You want your own community, right? The like-minded people. All the links are there in your course. All the links are there in your course. You will get it. Now, every year I have this 90 days of DevOps challenge. Starting from 2023, 24, 25, 26. Every year I have this 90 days of DevOps challenge. So which is for the next 90 days, I will be giving you tasks. Now, this might sound very overwhelming that, hey, it's been what? 1.5 hours, this guy is just speaking and speaking and speaking in 90 days. Imagine what this guy will do to me. No, it's not. There is something known as the power of now. I will show you the power of now. How many of you want to learn a secret that can help you learn anything faster? How many of you want to learn? Okay. I will show you a secret that will help you learn anything faster. Just look at me, okay? Just do these few steps, okay? You just have to do a few steps. Close your lips completely. Close your lips like this. There should be no inhaling through your mouth. Close your lips completely, okay? Then with your lips closed, smile, okay? Like this. You will look very funny, but do it, okay? Do it. With your lips closed, smile. And with your nose, take a deep breath. Okay? With your nose, take a deep breath. Smile and take a deep breath. Now, open your phone, okay? Take a deep breath with your lips closed, smile, and just click your photo, because in the last 20 seconds you were in the present. That's an achievement. You're always thinking about future. What will happen after 90 days? Will I get a job? See how happy you are in the present. So start living in the present. That was all which I wanted to share by this stupid experiment. But yeah. Start living in the present. Getting it? Start living in the present. That's all I wanted to share. Okay. Now, present day. Today is day 1. Wow. Go to day 1. And today's introduction to DevOps and cloud. And today you all have to do only one thing. You all have to do only one thing. This task. Today's goal is to set the foundation of your DevOps journey. Today's goal is to set the foundation of your DevOps journey. You will create a 90-day personal DevOps learning plan that will define what is your understanding of DevOps and cloud engineering. Why are you starting learning this? Where do you want to reach? How will you stay consistent every single day? See, this is not a generic plan. This is your career plan for the next 90 days. Think of it. A handwritten plan is recommended. Okay? For example, you can mention your current level. Currently, I am a non-IT background professional. I'm a working professional. You can define 3 goals. For example, my goal in the next 90 days, deploy a production grade application, crack a job, learn these skills, Linux and so on. How much weekly time can you allocate? 2 hours, 3 hours per day, 4 hours per weekend. Make the document under 1 page and that's it. How many of you can do day 1 today? How many of you think they can do this? You can do it? Nice, nice. And if you are able to do that, that's it. You have done day 1. You can rest for the day. You can enjoy, you can spend some time with your family. You can go to the gym. Work on your health. You can eat something healthy. You can see nature. You can enjoy the rains. You can see the sunlight. There's so much you can do. Getting it, the power of being in the present, the power of now. Enjoying. How many of you are enjoying this process? It's your day one, first day of the session. Got it? Now, whenever you will go tomorrow you will be having day 2, which is Linux architecture, process and system. And tomorrow we will be learning this. But hey, day after tomorrow, what we will do? Open on day 3. And for some reason, if you are not able to do day 5 or day 4, don't curse yourself. Don't beat yourself. Don't punish yourself. There's always a new day. There always one day you can work a little extra, work a little harder, work a little smarter. Now how many of you are getting a bit relaxed? Okay. Now it's fine. Now it's not too overwhelming. Now it's okay. I can do this. How many of you can do this? It's a 90 days challenge. It's a 90 days challenge. For my 2026 cohort. So I have given you everyday task. Everyday task I have given you. Every day, whatever you have to do, I have given you. Okay? So don't worry. And you won't be like that person saying, hey, what will I do today? What should I learn today? This is what you do. Got it? One of the easy way to do it is, how many of you don't have a github.com profile? How many of you don't have a github.com profile? You don't have it. Okay. So just go here, github.com, and there is a button called sign up for GitHub. How many of you can create a GitHub profile? I'll tell you a quick story. When I was 18 years old, I joined a college. And in this college, everyone used to talk about this Tinder. I was like, what is this Tinder? I went to Google, I downloaded Tinder, I created my profile, and I started using it. And I was like, wow, no one taught me Tinder, then why will I teach you how to create a GitHub account? You know you can figure it out. Okay, don't give me any excuses that I don't know how to create a GitHub account and what is GitHub. I know you very well. Huh? You know everything. You're just lazy. I don't want lazy people in this batch. Now Vignesh says, Bhaiya, I don't know. See, he knows everything. He knows how to create GitHub. He's like popular on Bumble, Tinder. He knows everything in and out. But when it comes to DevOps, I don't know what is GitHub. This is so difficult. Don't give that to me, okay? I will teach you everything, but all you need to do is go to a new tab and just write github.com and create an account. That's it. Just create an account. Once you create an account, you will get this particular link, 90 Days of DevOps, which is also given in your course. You click on that link. There is a button called fork. Fork means all these tasks which I have in my repository will now be in your GitHub repository, in your profile. You can have your own copy of 90 days of DevOps. How many of you want a copy of all these tasks in your account as well, so that you can read it whenever you want? Everyone wants it. How to do that? Go to 90 days of DevOps, that link which I shared. Fork it. Fork your own copy. You will see this page called create a new fork. Fork is a copy. Just a copy. Copy paste. Xerox. While Xerox is the name of a company, the process of copying is known as creating a copy. So fork is a copy. You just take an owner, you will get 90 days of DevOps is available. Something like this. Just create fork. That's it. Easy. You will see forking train with Shubham 90 days of DevOps. It should take only a few seconds. Done. And you just created a fork. How many of you can do it? Forked? Great. Go to 2026, huh? Don't go to 23. You will get outdated content. Go to 26. Okay? Nice. Done. Done. Great. Great work, everyone. Great work. Amazing. I absolutely love this cohort because in this cohort, I am not afraid of talking anything, or I'm not afraid of, introducing new things before time. Generally, I do this fork and everything after some time because I have a fear that maybe people will not get it. But this batch gives me a feeling that you all are super smart and super dedicated. So even if you don't get it, for now what you will do is you will open a new tab, go to github.com, create a new profile, for example, whatever. Sign up. And once you sign up, you will create your free account. Something like this. You set up a password. You set up a username and so on. And you create an account. How many of you have created a free free GitHub account right now? Just by getting motivated with my stupid examples which I keep giving. Okay? Created? Great. Created? Great. Nice. It's very easy. Okay? Done. Now, you got to know about 90 days of DevOps, that every day you have to pick a challenge every day. And even if you miss a challenge, it's completely fine. Just next day, don't miss it again. Because you are the result of the decisions that you make in life. I'll repeat again. You are the result of the decisions that you make in life. Make sure you make the right ones. How many of you feel because of their past decisions, their current self is not very happy? Because of the past decisions. Right? Now, how many of you don't want to feel that again? How many of you don't want to feel that again? That, hey, not again. If you don't want to feel that again, I'll only say, start making right decisions. I'll say, start making right decisions. Okay? Start making the right decisions. Be consistent. Pick one challenge daily. Attend the classes regularly. Don't skip videos. Don't skip. Even if you're thinking that, hey, It's been 2 hours. Why is this guy not teaching me? Today is just me welcoming you and introducing this course. That, hey, this is what you have signed up. You have to take some time. You need patience. You have to have patience. Getting it? Now, case studies and assignments. Many people feel that because of lack of experience, they don't get jobs. How many of you feel that? As I don't have experience, I am not eligible for that job. Hey, if you don't give me that job, how will I get experience? Chicken and egg problem. You can't get this job because you don't have experience. Hey, I want this job because I want experience. Happens. And I don't know why this industry is designed such a way. But there is something which can help you, and it's called case studies. When I was a student, I appeared for 150 interviews and I was rejected in 149 interviews. 149 rejections, it's not easy. At that time, one of the mentor, he told me, as a newcomer, as a fresher, understand how companies work. Understand their case studies, how Hotstar works, how Netflix works, how these big systems, production ready systems work. Read case studies, work on assignments. So what I did, I started doing some freelance assignments. I went to Upwork, I went to Fiverr. There were a lot of assignments and freelance opportunities given, and I used to do it for free. I started reading case studies, and guess what? 150th interview I could crack. Because my body language, my resume, my skill set, it had all the features from that case studies. My projects, my resume, it showed the experience needed in that particular skill. Start doing that. These are secret to success. Understanding it. Case studies, assignments, projects, hands-on, open source tools, writing blogs, sharing things on social media. These all are secrets. Secret sauce. Getting it? How many of you got it? And I will be sharing all those case studies, by the way. I will be giving you all those case studies. Assignments you can get here. Let's say day 2 assignment. Tomorrow's assignment. So tomorrow's assignment is explain processes. List 5 Linux command you would use daily. So you will get everyday assignment. Okay. Let's take a 1 or 2 minutes short break, like a water break or just a breathing break. Is it fine? 1 minute, 2 minute small break? Or you want me to complete the secret to success and then take a break? Okay, let's complete. Okay, social media presence. The reason why I am here, I am speaking, we are in a live space, I am able to speak is because of social media. People say that social media is bad, social media is a game and so on. Let them say. Treat social media as the current digital currency. Your resume will not be seen if it is staying in your Google Drive. But if it is on LinkedIn, if you're sharing your thoughts on LinkedIn, you will be noticed. You will be visible. If your code, whatever you have written, your assignments go to GitHub. If your thoughts go to Twitter, if your videos go to YouTube, you will be seen. You have to be seen in today's world. Getting it? You have to be seen. That's the trick, that's the mantra of today's world. So don't treat social media as an enemy. That hey, reels are bad. Yes, they are. But start consuming educational content. Start posting educational content. Start forking or following the people who actually share good knowledge. That's the thing. So have a good social media presence, because nowadays you are not getting calls. Why? Because people are referring each other on social media. I got so many jobs on social media. So if you see this, if you go to my LinkedIn, if you go to my LinkedIn profile, if you view my profile on LinkedIn, United States remote, Amazon Web Services, LinkedIn helped me get this job. Australia remote, LinkedIn helped me get this job. Wamstar, Greater London remote, LinkedIn helped me get this job. Software developer, and this time I started creating content on social media, 2019. Getting it? The power of social media, it's very, very powerful tool. Make the best use of it. Make the best use of social media. Last but not the least, mock interview. How many of you think in this room, right here, right now, there is at least one person who is a like-minded person like you? How many of you agree? There is at least one person who is like-minded. So Chinmay agrees. Prasanna also agree. Chinmay, Prasanna, you both can be connected on LinkedIn, and you both can take each other's mock interview. Satish and Ayush, why can't you do group studies together? Vikas and Zebtaj, what will go wrong if you just say hi to Vignesh and you both agree that hey, maybe once a week we can take each other's mock interview? Don't share your LinkedIn profile right now here. Make your posts so powerful. Make your posts so powerful that people will follow you on LinkedIn. Just give me a minute. I'll just quickly turn on the camera. It has gone off. Okay. How many of you feel you will be able to do amazing if you found at least one friend? And how many of you remember the first line I say in every video? How do I welcome you all? Hello dosto, and the meaning of dosto is friends. So hello dosto means hello friends. Make some friends. I don't know who is in their 30s, but one of the most difficult things to do in 30s is to find good friends. Because in your 30s, you don't get friends, you get colleagues and managers. How many of you agree? It's so difficult to find friends. All you get colleagues, which can do anything. I'm so scared. But if you have like-minded people, you can actually make good friends. You can make a group. You can find a group to study. And not too far. How many of you are in Bangalore? How many of you are in Bangalore? Great. Next time I am in Bangalore, I will be inviting you all for a meetup. If someone is in Gurugram or Noida or Delhi, I can have a Delhi meetup. If someone is in Kolkata, I can have a Kolkata meetup. We can find local communities and help them. Help each other find good people. Getting it? How many of you are not in India? How many of you are not in India? Let's see. Okay, great. So if you are not in India, you can create your own community of DevOps engineers. Find people, help them. Don't always think that, hey, I want help. I want help me, help me. No, no, no. You also try lending help. In the process of teaching, I mastered a few tools. I did not know Ansible when I started back in 2018. But I've been teaching Ansible since 2020. That now I can write any playbook given. I can write any Kubernetes manifest. Why? Because I've taught that 50 times. Getting it? So mock interview preparation and group studies are very important. I want you all to find people, and don't be that person that will message everyone on WhatsApp saying, hey, can you become a friend? Hey, that's not how I meant. No, no, no. Please don't do that. People will call you creep. So don't do that. Instead, start posting good things on your LinkedIn. You know how the topper of the class gives amazing answers and everyone is like, hey, would you be my friend? Something like this. Be that person. Be the topper of the class. Be that good person. Don't be that creep saying, hi, will you do friendship with me? No. No. Because if you do that, this happens. Immediate removal from TWS. Immediate. As soon as I got to know someone did something which is not DevOps, some kind of pipelines getting broken, some kind of pods getting failed, I will be removing you all. Okay? So be very respectful of that. Let's talk about career opportunities. Okay? Now, as AI started rising, AI started growing, the career opportunities in DevOps also started growing. Not only in MNCs, but also in small and mid-sized startups. How many of you know this company called Cursor? Cursor. Okay. How many of you knew about Cursor before 2025? No one. It did not exist. It did not exist. How many of you knew about Anthropic before 2024? It did not exist. And the small and mid-sized startups are growing. So it is very possible, very probable that the company where you will be working after 3 months does not exist yet. Do you know how powerful that thought is? We always keep in our mind that I want to crack Google, I want to crack Infosys, TCS, Wipro. No one does TCS, Wipro. But again, everyone has this mindset that I want to go into FANG companies or Mangos companies. Why? Why do you want to do that? There are hundreds and thousands of startups born daily and they need DevOps engineers. Do you see the demand of DevOps right now? Why did I leave Amazon to join a startup? My team in Amazon, the company where I was working, that building had 10,000 employees. That building. And Amazon has 10 lakh employees. The company that I joined has 500 in on entire earth. Just 500. Why? Because there are more opportunities in startups. Understand this thing. Understand. Today's session is more of awareness. How many of you are feeling aware in the last 2 hours? In the last 2 hours, how many of you are feeling aware that, oh yes, that company does not exist 2 years back. Now people are millionaires in that company. Maybe the startup that I'm looking for has not even born yet. And that's the reality. Startups and small companies are best for freshers. Their salary packages are high. Although the working hours are long, but they're fun. Because the risk is high, the return is higher. You get good salaries and good perks in these companies. MNCs, you get security, you get stability, not very hectic. But how many of you have heard there are no jobs for fresher in DevOps? How many of you have heard this? There are no jobs for DevOps for freshers. Heard? You know what? That is only true for Infosys, TCS, Wipro. These big companies say that no hiring for freshers. And then these statements become global. No hiring. But they don't realize there are so many small and mid-sized startups born daily. Now go here. And the job search that you did, remember you did a job search? I want a job that is for freshers. Something like this. Now do one thing. Now can you do that same search and list how many fresher jobs are available in each top states of the world across all platforms. Give a filter for 0 to 2 years experience, DevOps, and jobs like DevOps. This is what you are not doing. You are basically hearing this that, hey, freshers don't get job in DevOps. Instead, do these kind of search, do these kind of startup research. There is something known as venture capitalist. How many of you know what is a venture capitalist? A venture capitalist is someone who has money to fund a startup. Top portfolios of top venture capitalists. So Sequoia, Andreessen, see which companies they are putting money into and you will find jobs there. How many of you have never thought about this? Where money is flowing, why are you not looking for jobs there? TCS, Wipro, Infosys, all these companies rely on Indian resources to be sent outside. They will give you 2.54 LPA package. But why are you not looking for the millions and billions of dollars which are getting spent? United States entry level, right now there are 765 entry level jobs. Indeed, there are right now 561 entry level jobs. Roughly total, the signal in just United States, there are around this much jobs. India, junior 1000 plus, entry level 137, junior and cloud DevOps 703. Indeed, it's large, it can't be counted. Roughly more than 2500. Europe 1400, UK 150, Germany 200 to 300, Canada 600 to 900, global remote more than 500. These were the sources. These were the sources. Will you ever say that to me again? Will you ever in your life say anything negative about freshers' job in DevOps? You can't. There is data to prove it. No one can. There are career opportunities in DevOps. Getting it? There are career opportunities in DevOps which can get you good package, which can get you good hikes. And this is just the filter I put for 0 to 2 years of experience. Now increase that filter. Getting it? How many of you got that career opportunities are there in DevOps? You just need to be aware. You just need to be mindful. You just need to be skilled. You should have the right positive mindset. Okay, let's take a small break for 5 minutes. Is that fine? A small break for 5 minutes? Is it good? 5 minutes, just 5 minutes. Okay, we are back from the break. Superb. I hope this time is fine for you for learning DevOps. For the initial 1 to 2 hours, we will learn something. We'll take a small break, then we'll continue for some time, and then we wrap up. Easy. Okay? If you don't take a break, your mind gets heavier and heavier. You take a break, you get some mind space. It's always good to take a small break. Not too big, not too small. 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes, okay? Great. So, in this segment, we will understand how this course progresses for the next 3 months. Now, see, I have the names who all said commit. Yes, I agree. I commit. Yes, I'm in. I have the names, okay? So, next I will be sharing with you the 3-month plan. How the next 3 months will look for you. Okay? Ready? How the next 3 months will look for you. Now, many of you had this question that what are the day-to-day jobs, roles and responsibility for a DevOps engineer? What is the difference between DevOps and cloud engineer and SRE? So you had all these questions. So all these questions will be answered in these next 20 to 25 minutes. So pay attention, because next few minutes will tell you how the next 3 months will look like. So how many of you are ready for the next 3 months? Because this is very important. I want your full attention. It should be you, me and your notebook pen. Okay? Ready? Let's go. I have divided the entire course into 3 phases. Everyone goes through phases. Good phases, bad phases. But I want these 3 phases to be the best phases of your life, because you will be learning something really interesting. Now let's talk about phase 1. What is phase 1? Phase 1, or the fundamentals phase. Take your pen and paper and just write phase 1, which is fundamentals phase. Okay? Phase 1 is my fundamentals phase. In this phase, you will be equipped with what all things should be important for your interviews. As a fresher, 0 to 2 years of experience. Phase 1 is for 0 to 2 years of experience. Next phase is for different, 2 to 5 years of experience. Then next phase is for 5 years and above. So this way I have broken it down to actually make this course a 0 to hero. Anyone can join, anyone can learn. Okay? So anyone who is already a senior, who is already master of everything, they have to keep very patient in this phase. They have to be very, very patient. I can bet you won't be knowing the advanced concepts of Docker. I can bet you won't be knowing the advanced concept of networking and system design that we will be covering. I can bet you won't be knowing the difference between a few Linux commands that I will be showing. So the phase 1 is very important. Let's start that where we will be starting. You are currently in the introduction phase. I am introducing you to the world of DevOps. I am introducing you to this Blackboard, to this GitHub, to this AI. I am introducing you. So currently it's just introduction. Once the introduction is finished, we will be talking about Linux for DevOps. So the next video which you will be seeing will be Linux for DevOps fundamentals or Linux fundamentals. You will start from there. Now, how do I start learning Linux? One of the ways to do that is go to this website called aws.amazon.com. aws.amazon.com. Go to this website and go to create account. Okay, just go to create account. Now sign up for AWS and try AWS at no cost for up to 6 months. Now remember, AWS keeps a track of your email address, your credit card, your PAN card, your voter ID card, or whichever government identification document you have given. So if you are creating a new AWS account, you will be getting 100 USD in AWS credits. You can use it to learn AWS, Linux, Kubernetes, anything that you want. Plus, if you do a few activities, you earn $100 more, which means $200 at AWS for 6 months. How many of you don't have an AWS account right now? Let me know in the chat. Okay, Vandita does not have, Seema does not have, Sachish does not have, Mohammad Josefa does not have, because I have. Okay. Okay. Now, no, this is not correct. $100 does not go in a week. No, this is not correct. I'll show you how. If you are a beginner, create a new email, go to your mummy, go to your father, tell them that, hey, please help me create, I will help you create your AWS account. Create your parents' AWS account and use it. Go to your friend from 6th grade who has nothing to do with IT. Create their AWS account and use it. How many of you can create a free tier AWS account and get $200? Anyone can. It's that easy. Anyone can. Okay? Do it. Once you do that, you will start Linux for DevOps, which means, what does that mean? Before the next Linux session, you should be ready with an AWS account. It's very easy. You just put an email ID. You just use an AWS account name. You verify your email ID. You will be asked to give a UPI ID or a credit card or a debit card, whichever payment method works for you. Do it. Use AWS at no cost for 6 months. Okay. Now I will share you something. There is something known as pricing AWS calculator. Okay, pricing calculator AWS. Can we create again? Can we create new again? Bapi Devnath, why can't you create new again? See, I told you something. Can I is something that you need to get rid of. You need, how do I create a new, with a new card, with a new, I said, go to your parents, create an AWS account for them, use their account. If you are smart, you will get what I'm trying to say. If you're not smart, maybe you will call me, hey, that's cheating. Sorry. Okay. Now, go to AWS pricing calculator, create estimate. Now, whenever you create a machine on AWS, AWS is Amazon Web Services, where you can rent out machines. Let's say you created a machine, it's called EC2, Elastic Compute Cloud. So EC2, whenever you hear EC2, it means a Linux machine or a Mac machine or a machine, a server. Let's say you want EC2, you go to configure. Now you have a shared instance You are using it constantly, one instance. You are using T2.micro, small instance, small T2.micro. Okay. So your total monthly cost would be 1.53 US dollars. So T2.micro means a small instance, small instance. Now T2.medium is a big instance. Okay. For T2.medium you will get 18 USD and so on. Getting it? So what I'm trying to say is you can get AWS for 6 months and these $200 credits will work. How many of you got it? That all the labs on this course will be on AWS EC2 instances. And you have to create your own free account. Bring your own AWS account. I will not be giving you AWS sandbox or any accounts. You will be creating your own. How many of you got this? Got it? So before tomorrow's session, you need Linux for DevOps session. You need AWS account. Okay? Got it? Got it? Okay? Now, once you know what is Linux, I will teach you. Once you know what is Linux, what are Linux commands and so on, I will teach you everything. Don't worry at all. Just bring AWS account. That's it. That's the only prerequisite. That's it. Nothing. If you still can't create an AWS account, let me know. Email me. I will give you a playground to practice. I will give you. But I want you all to have an AWS account. That gives you extra edge. Playground, again, I can give you a playground to practice. As Akash says, if you can provide me with a Utho playground, I can give you a cloud playground. But that will take you nowhere. You will always be practicing. You will never do production. How many of you want to really go into production? For that, you need your own account. You need your own AWS account. These playgrounds, these labs and all, you're not a kid anymore. You have to have your own account. You should know how to pay. If there will be a bill, there won't be a bill more than XYZ dollars. If you know how to stop services, how to use service, I'll teach everything. You won't get a bill. Okay? Still, if you're afraid, email me. I will give you a playground. Still, if you're afraid. But there won't be, all the classes would be on AWS. Okay? Once we will cover Linux, what all things in Linux we will be covering? How many of you want to know? What all things in Linux we will be covering? I'll give you one tip. Go to trainwithshubham.ai. Okay? Go to trainwithshubham.ai and log in. Log in. Go to your account. Okay? Sign in. You will see that you have an ebook called DevOps Zero to Hero AI Powered Curriculum. Okay? You have AI Powered Zero to Hero Curriculum. Okay? Just go to this. Okay? Just go to that PDF. Just, it says enroll for free. It's always free. Just enroll for free. Okay? Once you enroll for free, you also have your mobile application, right? How many of you could install the mobile application? I gave the steps. I gave the steps to go for the mobile application. I'll show you how. Go here and there is this button called Get App. Just click on this Get App. Scan this QR code or copy the code below to use Learnify app. So if I just take my phone like this, I scan this QR code, it opens an application. It's called Learnify app. It says download on Apple or Mac OS. Just download it, open it, and there will be a code asked. This will be a code. Okay? How many of you could get this? How many of you could get this? Let me know in the chat. I am trying logging in. Okay. Done. Done. Most of you are done. You will see welcome to Train with Shubham and everything, all those emails you will start getting. Okay. It'll take some time to set up. But once that is done, you will get this particular type of zero to hero AI powered. Okay, you got this? You can full screen it as well. That's something about me, that's fine. You will get everything about the cohort. So the actual classes start tomorrow. Okay, the actual classes start tomorrow. Today is just you will be getting to know each other and so on, getting to know me and so on. So what you will be learning in introduction, what is DevOps culture, what is career paths and everything, what to expect in the next 90 days. Tomorrow you will be learning foundations of Linux OS. Okay, what is an operating system, visualization, virtualization, exploring Linux file system. So everything that is written here, you will be getting live from my side. Code please. See, again, I'm telling you something again. Now, someone can help you with the code. That's for sure. Someone can help you with the code. But I showed you the process. I showed you a process saying, go to login. Once you log in, there is get app. Once you say get app, you will get this QR code and this code. So there are people to give you help. But will you be always that, hey, help me, code, please give me link, please. There is a process of doing everything. You have to be smarter. You have to work harder. How many of you agree? There are always two people. One who is always ready to help, one is always ready to ask help. Don't be that person. Okay? Else you will always ask for help. I know someone is always, hey, please can you share me the link to join the class? Come on. You enrolled in a course, it has a learning platform, it has all the upcoming classes. All the upcoming classes. You just have to click on it. That's it, how easy it was to click on it. Getting it? Be smart. I want action takers. I want very smart people. Okay? Now you all got to know how to get the course syllabus and everything. Hey, why are you not giving this to download? Do hard work. Do some hard work. It's in your application. You can directly go to your application and you can get it. Okay? Or you can use it on your laptop as well. Done. So in the first phase, we will be learning basics, introduction, Linux, Git and Docker. Docker is very, very important. So building and shipping containers, very, very important. So you'll be making hands-on projects, completing assignment and quizzes. This phase 1 will take roughly a month. So don't be impatient saying, hey, why are you not teaching Kubernetes? I want Kubernetes. I want AI. Please don't do that. Because if I don't get confident that you will be able to clear the phase 1 exam, how will I allow you to for phase 2? Yes, you heard me right. Every session will have a quiz. Every phase, whenever it ends, it will have an exam. You will have to attend all the quiz. You will have to clear all the exams, and then only next video will be unlocked. Sorry, I have to do it. Because else you won't be learning. You will buy this course and say, okay, I have recording access for 4 years. I will do it after 4 years. Until then, AI, a new kind of AI will be coming, AGI, and so many things will be coming. Every session will have a quiz. As soon as you end a session, there will be a quiz. As soon as you end a phase, there will be an exam. This exam will be of 60 questions, 60 minutes. If you clear that exam, phase 2 will be unlocked. And in phase 2, I will be teaching you 3 kind of CI/CD pipeline tools: Jenkins, GitHub Actions, and GitLab CI/CD. 3 things. Now, GitHub Actions is the industry demand. So I will be teaching that as well. Once we complete CI/CD pipelines, we will be moving towards Kubernetes. Now, Kubernetes, I will be teaching you completely on local, and then I will be teaching you in production as well using Amazon EKS, Elastic Kubernetes Service, Argo CD, and Helm. So these few things will be covered in Kubernetes. We will be doing Kubernetes majorly on local because we are practicing things, and our mega project will be on Kubernetes production. Okay. Now, in this batch, I will be teaching AWS as well and Azure DevOps as well. So you will be getting Azure DevOps videos as well as AWS videos. Now, entire AWS is not covered. AWS has more than 200 services. If I teach 200 AWS services, it will take me 6 months. So I will be only teaching AWS fundamentals and Azure DevOps. So in cloud, these things will be covered. Why? Why not cloud? Because this course is DevOps 0 to hero. DevOps engineer and cloud engineer are 2 different roles. A cloud engineer knows how to take an application, develop it on cloud, build it on cloud native, everything on cloud. But a DevOps engineer knows how to take an application from local, from ground, from code, build it, test it, and deploy it. So I'll show you how. So a developer writes code. That code is built using Docker. Code, build, test, deploy. Testing is also done and deployment is also done. Deployment is done on cloud, Kubernetes, containers, and so on. This entire process is automated, and that is why it is continuous integration and continuous deployment. This is DevOps. But the cloud part of deployment is generally cloud engineering. So cloud engineering is a subset of DevOps. DevOps is bigger. It has more roles and responsibilities than cloud engineering. So I will be teaching you the required cloud skills for a DevOps engineer. How many of you think that it makes sense? As this is not a cloud course, it is a DevOps course. So I will be teaching you majority on DevOps, but I won't be ignoring cloud. I will be using AWS Cloud and Azure DevOps so that you don't miss out on DevOps on cloud engineering. Okay. Now this cloud you have to automate. You don't have to become an AWS engineer. You have to become a DevOps engineer. Automation. To automate the cloud, you need infrastructure as code using Terraform. You need infrastructure as code using Terraform. So this is very important. Terraform and Ansible. How many of you think phase 2 is the real DevOps? Phase 2 is the real DevOps because it uses CI/CD pipelines. It uses Kubernetes. It has cloud fundamentals and it also does infrastructure as code. This is the real DevOps. Yes, I will be teaching AWS related DevOps services only. Okay? This would be sufficient. Now, this is the real DevOps. But what comes next? Phase 3 is the real life. Once your application is deployed, it has to be monitored. The observability comes, and there is a role which does site reliability, observability, monitoring, service level objectives, and that role is called SRE, Site Reliability Engineering. So there is a difference between DevOps and SRE. There is a difference. DevOps engineers generally are more into automation, scaling, reducing the time to market, tooling, whereas SRE is more into programming, coding, observability, service level objectives, service level agreements. So SRE and DevOps are not the same. Some of the tools are common, but SRE involves some more programming. But there's a good news. How many of you learned Python last week? How many of you learned Python with me last week and they practiced it as well? You did? Great. The amount of Python required for SRE is we have covered in the Python for DevOps course. But SRE fundamentals. Because we have seen Python, we have built AI agents, we have built APIs. So these internal tools are developed by these SRE, site reliability engineers. Also one thing, Python is added to your course. So you can watch it anytime, 4 years, anytime. Even after this course or before this course, anytime you can watch it. Okay. Now, one more thing. There are certain companies in which there are no DevOps roles. Does that mean that company does not practice DevOps? No. Google has no role called DevOps engineer. They have this role called site reliability engineer. So they expect you to become a DevOps engineer and know observability and Python programming as well. Got it? Or was I too fast? I'll repeat again. There are a few companies like Google. In their company, there are no roles of DevOps engineer. That doesn't mean they don't have DevOps practices. That doesn't mean they don't have Kubernetes. In fact, Kubernetes was born in Google. The name of the Kubernetes was Borg. Google engineers only developed Kubernetes. So the amount of Python that you need, the amount of observability that you need, And the amount of DevOps you need for those kind of roles is what covered in this course. So if you have completed Python for DevOps, if you complete DevOps 0 to Hero AI powered, and you complete the upcoming agentic AI for DevOps, you are ready for DevOps as well as these SRE roles. Now did you get it? Is it clear now? Are you going to teach Python and agentic AI live or pre-recorded? Python for DevOps was completed last week. I literally got tired saying that please enroll, please join. How many of you joined? How many of you could join live? Now, for anyone who joined live, did you know how to build APIs? Did you know how to build AI agents? Could you build shell script, Python scripts? Yes. So everything is covered in that course. Okay? All good? Great. Now we will be learning monitoring. Now many people were asking me, what is this telescope about? This logo is Open Telemetry. Nowadays, all the site reliability engineer SREs are being asked Open Telemetry. Great news, Open Telemetry is included in this course as well. This course I will be teaching Open Telemetry, Grafana, Prometheus, and all the top visualization observability tools. Once you cover introduction, Linux, Git, Docker, Jenkins, CI/CD, Kubernetes, AWS, Terraform, and monitoring, we will be building live project which includes all the tools. Any guesses which month is this? Which month this thing will be happening? This will happen in 3rd month. So you have to have that patience. You need that patience. If you don't have that patience till 3 months, how will you do it? So how many of you agree that this is what they want? How many of you agree that these live projects is what they want? I'll show you exactly what you want. You basically want a cloud native production platform which has microservices application. It has infrastructure layer, application layer, security layer, plus one AI layer. It has CI/CD enterprise GitOps. It has observability and reliability. You want this. But this will only be possible if you go through learning these things. How many of you understood? If you don't understand Linux, you will not understand shell scripting. If you don't understand networking, you will never understand how Docker works. If you don't understand Docker, you will never understand how Kubernetes works. If you don't understand AWS, you won't understand how Terraform works. If you don't understand everything, you will never able to do observability of your applications. And so on. And Python for DevOps and DevOps engineering is needed before we start agentic AI for DevOps. So agentic AI for DevOps comes towards the end. Getting it? How many of you got the entire roadmap of the next 3 months? Phase 1, basics. Phase 2, core. Phase 3, advanced. Now, after live projects, I won't be leaving your hand. You all must be thinking, hey, it's dinner time. Why is this guy not leaving us? I will not leave you. You have signed up for Train with Shubham. This is not a 399 rupees Udemy course that will finish like this. I will haunt you. I will send you emails. I will call you. Have you completed this assignment? How many of you got an email saying, hey, reminder, there is a class upcoming? After that, you got a message from me on WhatsApp saying, hey, I hope you got that reminder. After getting that WhatsApp, I messaged you, hey, if you did not get that reminder, did you check your spam folder? I will not leave you, because after doing those projects, I will help you in building your resume. I will take a poll. I will take a poll if you want LinkedIn session to be done before the course or after the course. I will take a poll. Before or after. Okay, I will take a poll, because anyways, it's up to you. I would suggest after, because once you learn these things, you will be able to apply better. But still, I will take 2 LinkedIn sessions, one before, one after. You can join. It's optional for you to join. You can join, you cannot join. Okay? I'll keep that in your course. Last but not the least, I will be having job assistance. Now, this is kept in the last, but this is not the last. Even if you go right now to your Discord server, you will still get scenario based interview question. You will still get job opportunities. In United States, there is a job opportunity for DevOps posted. So you can check that in Bangalore, in US, in Bangalore, and so many places. Florida. There's so many job openings. I will keep posting these job openings. Is it fine? Every day. I don't want you to wait till last day and then. I will keep posting this every day. I will keep posting scenario based interview questions every day. You are a junior engineer, your team wants to merge the main pipeline, and so now you might not be able to answer it right now, but someday you will. So you will get all the questions here. I missed Python one, sorry, but didn't get anything. Oh, sorry for that. When did you enroll? Because Python session happened last week. Okay, how many of you are clear with phase 1, phase 2, phase 3? Phase 1 will happen 1 month. Phase 2 will take 1 to 1.5 months. Very intensive. Phase 3 will be quick, maybe 15 days. Very quick. But very important. Now, AI Ops is not replacing DevOps. But we will be learning AI Ops as well. After completing DevOps engineering, we will be learning AI Ops as well, which is agentic AI for DevOps. AI Ops. Agentic AI for DevOps. DevSecOps is covered in CI/CD pipelines. DevSecOps will be covered in CI/CD pipelines. Now, ask any of your doubts. All these doubt clearing and mentorship sessions will be on Wednesdays 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. IST. IST. Yes, Python is required for AI Ops. Plus, you can ask for help on Discord 24/7. There, I am hoping there will be someone to help you out. Now, why did I say I am hoping there will be someone to help you out? How many of you feel they can be of someone's help on Discord server? How many of you feel that they can be someone's mock interview partner? How many of you feel they can be of help to someone, and that way you also will get help someday? It's all give and take. If you don't give out in the universe, you will never receive from the universe. I almost uploaded 900 videos on YouTube I taught everything for free. And then I started these cohorts, these live, these structured learning paths. Now I can pay my team a salary. I can pay Zoom license. I can pay government taxes. I can give you the best education. And also, I could pay myself as well. Everything included in your fees. You don't have to pay anything extra. Python is included, agentic AI is included, DevOps is included, your 4 years access of that platform is included, Zoom, mobile application, everything is included, Discord is included. So I am very grateful. Thank you so much for making this happen for our community. It's because of your hard work, your dedication, this is happening. Okay. So if you have any questions, any doubts, please ask me right now. What I will be doing is something very cool. I'll stop my screen sharing, and what I'll do is I will be very, very happy to see you all. Let's see if you are able to turn on your camera so that I'll be able to see who all I was talking to for the last 3 hours. I can see Chitlin. I can see Shubham OP. Shubham OP in the chat. Nice. I can see Manikant. Let me open a gallery view. Oh wow, there were so many people. Oh, I did not know there were so many people. This is crazy. This is amazing. This is our very own AI powered DevOps Zero to Hero. So good to see you all. Amazing. I can see Chitlin, Shubham, Manikant, I can see Bhumi, I can see Aarti, Mayur, Snehal, Abhinandan, Ananya, Sarvesh, Monal, Ayush, Shashwat, Anushka, Seema, Rishabh, Onkar. This is amazing. I can see so many people here. Great. Are there more? Wow. Wow, I can see Reema, Om Prakash, Sandeep, Kiran, Sukhbinder. Oh wow, there are even more. This is great. Now, I want you all to make the best of this course. See, till now, did you realize that this is not just another course? You must have realized. This is not a Udemy course. This is not a typical 3-month DevOps course. No. This is a learning journey. So today is your day one. Take this day one as a new learning opportunity. Make the best use of this opportunity. Right now it might be very late for you. It might be midday. It might be any time of the day. Take this pledge, take this dedication, take this commitment that whatever I have signed up for, next 3 months, I will show up no matter what. I will show up. You just have to show up for these live classes. You just have to take these assignments. You just have to do the hands-on practice, and that's it. That's all I need. I will be sharing you the Discord server links. By the way, it's already shared. You can ask for help anytime. You all have my WhatsApp number. You all have my email, LinkedIn, Instagram. If you want my home address, I'll give you that as well. Feel free to come in anytime between 9 to 9, morning 9 to evening 9. Okay. But ensure that you are unblocked at all times. Got it? You should not be blocked by anything that, hey, I'm not able to understand. That's fine. I will teach you. I'm not able to get this. Okay, I will help you out. Okay. So don't worry at all. Let's have a happy learning experience for the next 3 months. I hope you all are ready. Let's take a small group picture so that we'll remember this, that how happy we were on day 1 as compared to day 90. After day 90, you're like scratching here and oh my god, Kubernetes. No, I'm just kidding. You'll be enjoying. Superb. Awesome. So good to see you all. I'll just take a screen recording so that. Great. So thank you so much everyone for the first session. This was the welcome and introductory session where my only goal was to make you comfortable in this whole course. How to join classes, where is the WhatsApp group, where will I get the link, where are the assignments kept, where will the classes be held, will I be practicing on my laptop, which operating system do I use. I hope all the answers are clear in the last 3 hours. Done? Everyone clear? Superb. That's it from my side. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you all in the next video. Ending the stream in 3, 2, 1. Bye.